Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe to this video so I can continue to put out more content for you guys and I can show up in your algorithm. So today's video is about maintaining that high vibration so you can continue to attract a good life and continue to manifest all of your blessings. A lot of times we get in our own way, okay? When bad things happen in our life, we tend to dwell in that situation. And when you dwell in a negative state of mind, you are solidifying that negative vibration into your life. You are then only going to attract more negative things into your life. And I know it's way easier said than done to just maintain a high vibration when everything else around you feels like it's crashing down and you don't know how you're gonna make it out. But I'm here to tell you, if you just hold that positive vibration while you're going through it, once you make it out, everything is going to be okay, and it's actually going to happen even better than you could have imagined, as long as you hold that positive vibration. So that's what they mean by, having just a little bit of faith, the faith of a mustard seed. Okay, that's all you need. When everything around you looks like it's not going in your favor, if you just hold on to that faith, if you just hold on to that good feeling, because feeling is the secret. You can't just think positive thoughts, you have to feel it. And that's the hard part, because like I said, when things are not going your way, we want to be negative. It feels more comfortable to stay in a negative state of mind. It feels more comfortable to, be pessimistic and just be like, well, whatever. It's easier to just say whatever and give up. Giving up is the easy option. Anybody can do that. Anybody can just give up. But what separates people from winning, and actually getting their blessings, staying in that high vibration, actually being happy, okay, is the people who know how to hold on to that good positive vibration no matter what they're going through. And a lot of people really cannot grasp this concept. Like, they really do not believe that there are actually like happy people in this world. They think that everybody who is saying that they're happy is acting like they're happy, like they're not truly happy. And I really feel sorry for those people, because they are so, negative. Their mindset is so, low vibrational, that they can't even grasp the fact that there are people who are happy no matter what they go through. And I'm one of those people. Now, I will not say that I've always been like this, okay? This has been a long time coming. But I can truly say that I've gotten to a place in my life where, if anything goes wrong in my life, I am able to still just hold that good vibe, okay? Now, I'm not perfect, okay? I have my days. I have my days where I still get in my feelings. I get irritated, moody, irritable, whatever. But now I really try to check myself in that moment. When I'm getting snappy, when I'm getting irritable, I try to check myself like, okay, you're irritated right now. Sometimes you have to talk to yourself, like really self-regulate, like you're a child almost. I literally talk to myself in my head like, okay, Sierra, like, like I'm a child. But yeah, like you have to like kind of stop yourself in that moment and regulate what you're feeling, what you're going through, and then almost watch yourself, like observe yourself from outside of your body. And once you do that, you start to realize that a lot of things that you're upset about can be resolved, can be fixed. And a lot of times you are just overwhelmed by the problem that you're too busy worrying about it, that you cannot focus on the good things or a solution or, other options to help you get out of the situation. So that's where be still and know that I'm God comes in, because when you are going through it, you're anxiety is high, you know, that fight or flight mode has kicked in, you're panicking, you're in that survival mode, okay? But when you're in that state of mind, you have to relax, you have to be still. That is when you can actually be quiet enough to let God speak to you, and you quiet your thoughts so that you get rid of all of that chaos that is surrounding you. You're getting rid of all of that, you know, noise in your head that's pointing you in a million different directions and you don't know which way to go. So once you quiet your mind and relax and go into that meditation state, then you're able to receive the information from the Most High. You're able to receive your directions, your guidance that you need. Okay? So, you know, everybody has this intuition. Everybody has this inner guide within themselves, but a lot of people choose not to listen to it. They choose to continue to focus on the chaos, you know, because like I said, it's easier to do that. It's easier to just see the negative and accept what has been handed to you. But again, that is what separates people. You know, that's what separates people who are winners, who are successful, who get what they want, because they refuse to just take what they're handed. They refuse to just accept whatever people give them, okay? Even if they know, you know, they deserve more, and somebody tells them, oh, you only deserve this, they're not going to accept that in their mind, okay? So, yes, that is the secret, honestly. Like, feeling is the secret. I talk about it all the time. I talk about what I have learned from Neville Goddard. Make sure you go look into him if you haven't already. But yeah, y'all, like, when you're going through it, hold that state. Just envision yourself already getting through it. What we tend to do is envision the worst. We start thinking of, oh, well, if this happens and this happens, then that's gonna happen. And it's like you're trying to prepare for the worst, but when you are preparing for the worst, you are actually manifesting that into your life, because you are sending out that signal to the universe that, hey, like, even though I really don't want this, I need to be prepared just in case I get it. So the universe is like, okay, well, you want it, here you go. Because the universe doesn't know for real. Like, it doesn't really separate from your feelings. It doesn't know if you really like it or not. It just knows what you are feeling about it. Okay? So you could say, you know, you don't like something all you want. But if in the back of your mind, you're continuing to worry about it, you are sending out that vibe to the universe and you're saying, I want that. I want that to happen. But the good thing is you can counteract it in the moment. You can stop it. So if you're having those negative thoughts and you're being very, you know, pessimistic, you can stop in the moment and, again, self-regulate. Like, that's just a thought. That's a negative thought I was having. I was in my feelings. I was in a bad mood. It's fine. We're letting that go. We're going to choose to focus on the positive. We're going to choose to see the good in the situation. We're going to choose to figure out a solution for this problem. We are open to receive guidance for where we need to go next to help us get to where we need to be at. When you start moving out of emotion, when you start panicking, when you are in that survival state of mode, you are not going to manifest anything good anytime soon, okay? You might eventually manifest it, but it's going to take a very, very long time. So if you want a quantum leap and just jump right into, you know, the best version of yourself, or, you know, receiving whatever you want to manifest, then you got to get out of your own way. You got to stop being negative and just understand that when life throws you, you know, curveballs, just know that it's a test. Just know that, you know, it might be something that you asked for, honestly. I know I have asked for patience. I have asked to be a more, understanding type of person. I've asked God to help me, communicate better. So when I asked for these things, God sent me certain situations that tested me. Like, okay, you really want to have patience? I'm gonna send you this situation that's going to make you have patience. Okay, you want to work on your communication? Okay, I'm gonna send you this situation that's going to force you to communicate better. Okay, so there are certain things that we actually ask for, and not thinking, you got to be very specific about how you ask for things. Ask and you shall receive. The universe doesn't know what exactly you're asking for. It just knows, okay, you want patience? Here's a crazy situation that's going to force you to be patient. And you got it. You want it, you got it. So be careful what you ask for. So yes, just try not to get so upset when things are going wrong in your life, and realize that it is organizing things around to actually work in your favor if you let it. Bad situations happen to catapult you to somewhere that you need to be, whether it might just be to strengthen your mental. Maybe you could just be very, I don't want to say weak. It's not weak, but just very soft, very, you haven't really been through a lot of things in life, okay? And God knows that if you want to go to that next level, if you want to be a certain type of person, say you want to be a boss, a CEO, or whatever, like, you got to go through a couple things, so that you can handle that role, okay? Don't ask for something that you're not prepared for, because God is going to make you go through it so you can be prepared to have what you are going to be blessed with, because God is not going to bless you with anything that you are not ready for. And make sure you go check out one of my recent videos on how your blessings come in divine timing. It doesn't come when you want it. It comes when you are ready in divine timing. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this message here. I just want you guys to keep that positive vibration no matter what you are going through. And it's not toxic, positivity. It's not faking being happy. It's literally just knowing that things are gonna work out. You're going through that storm, but once you get through that storm, it's gonna be a rainbow. And you're gonna find your pot of gold at the end if you just stay the course. If you just relax and you just be, and you just, let things happen the way it's supposed to in divine timing, and trust in God. Just trust, okay? When we get upset when things aren't going our way, that's us as humans. We are in our mind, we are in this 3D world, but you can't move like that. You just gotta know that it's gonna happen, it's coming. All right, y'all, so again, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. And if you made it to the end of this video, then drop me a little rainbow emoji, because yes, we are going to make it through this storm, and we're going to get our pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. All right, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.